was trying to develop, his question was the extent of which Operation Prosper was having a negative impact on a global impact. We have not been able to measure that. But what we do know is that, yes, it is having an impact in South Africa, but it is, as we said, a mixed impact. People are being arrested and they are being dealt with. The firearms are being removed, but we still need to have greater success in this regard. And we will be able to measure precisely the extent to which real progress is being made. But we must say that Operation Prosper has actually been able to bring down the incidence of illegal mining quite drastically, because we focused on a number of areas in the Free State and in Northwest, yes, as well as in Gauteng. So it is producing significant operational results, but much more still needs to be done. And it is a bit too early to say that it has substantially reduced the serious crime that is given rise to by illegal mining. Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable President. The last question will be asked by the Honorable Mofokeng.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Mr. President, beyond arrest and enforcement operations, what specific institutional and measurable mechanisms will ensure that the gains made through Operation Prosper are sustained after the deployment ends, and who will be held accountable if illegal mining returns to areas that have been cleared, as well as how are we seizing cash proceeds from illegal mining to offset the cost?
The Honorable President.
The various measures that will need to be taken, that is exactly the question that is given rise to. Measures through which we can see whether we are making progress. Then there's also the issue of sustainability. There would be Prosper finishes its work. Violent crime should really have fallen in the areas where these mines are, and criminal organization or gangs should no longer be prevalent in those areas. And we should be able to reclaim the areas that currently our people are saying they are not even able to traverse. The criminal activities, including the finances thereof, must also be destroyed, and illegal mines must stay closed. Those are the measures I would say come to the fore that we would need to have as a sustainability measure. So work still needs to be done. And what we are involved in is that the work is being done. There is clear commitment from those members of the Defence Force that Parliament has agreed should be deployed. There is real commitment amongst the police who are working on these on the issue of illegal mining. So we are making progress, but of course we want to see much better progress than what we have, and we are committed because this is a problem, a challenge that has been raised by our people which we need to address. But what we can say we have been able to do is to respond to the, if you like, cries of our people as we deployed illegal, the Defense Force and our police. The criminality has come down and the incidents of illegal mining have come down. They do keep resurging, but they are being dealt with. We are making the progress that I've alluded to. I'm confident that we will reach a stage where we will have made greater progress, and what Honorable Zibi spoke about would be, I would say, the Holy Grail, where we will say, we've now made real progress. The mines are closed and we've deployed all the resources that we need. The challenge that we have is that we have a lot of these mines that no longer have owners. And where the owners, as these mines were mined many years ago, more than 100 years ago, no longer have owners. The owners have either left or enriched other capitals of the world, and they did not participate in the rehabilitation of those mines. Those mines are now left to government to deal with because they are giving rise to a social problem, or many social problems. So we've got to have a multidisciplinary approach to solving this problem, but I have no doubt that we will. And some of it will be policy driven, and some of it will be regulatory driven. Some of it will be allowing our ordinary people to get licenses to themselves get involved in a measure of mining, which we should not characterize as we go forward as illegal mining. And we need to determine precisely how those products are sold, because as it is now, the products that are eked out of the ground are sold illegally, illicitly, and they become part of the illicit economy. And the nation never benefits anything in the form of taxes or otherwise. So it is a complex problem, but I am confident, Honorable Deputy Speaker, that we are on the right path, and we will resolve this problem once and for all. So I do thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honourable President. Honourable members, that concludes questions to the President, and I thank the Honourable President. Honourable members, that concludes the business for the day, and the House is adjourned.
President is